Hi and welcome to The Buzz. I'm Becky Kirsch and this is Shannon Vestal.
Hey there.
We are the editors of BuzzSugar and today we have a very special guest, PopSugar editor Molly Goodson.
Hi guys.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me.
In this week's episode, we are talking about the Oscar underdogs to watch, and we're going to tell you what their chances are of beating some of the biggest frontrunners of the night. We're getting ready for the Oscars. We just can't wait to see who's going to take home the awards. And even though there are some actors and actresses that seem like they're a lock, there are always some big upsets come Oscar night. Let's kick things off by taking a look at the Best Actress category. We've got Viola Davis and Meryl Streep, who have been dominating all award season long. But Shannon, do you think there could be an underdog?
I do, and if it's anybody, I think it could be Michelle Williams for My Week with Marilyn. She's luminous in this role, and she works so hard to transform herself into Marilyn Monroe. I think that she might get recognized for that.
I totally agree. Plus, she did win that Golden Globe, which sometimes hints towards who's going to win the Oscar.
Now let's take a look at the men nominated for Best Actor. We've got Jean Dujardin, who's been getting lots of awards for The Artist, and George Clooney has also got a couple for The Descendants, but I know Molly would love to see an upset in this category.
Listen, Moneyball is an underdog story, and Brad Pitt is the underdog of the Best Actor category. He's been out there campaigning, so if they're giving out awards for that, he's a lock. Also, who knows, he might come out of left field and hit a home run. You like all those baseball words I just used?
Very good, very punny. All right, now Shannon, you actually have a lot of love for Gary Oldman.
I do, and I thought he was so fantastic in Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy, but the thing is, this is a great performance in a history of great performances from him, but this is his first Oscar nomination, and I think it's like right now they're like looking up and taking notice of him, so I think he might take it all the way, and it could be just this crazy upset.
Octavia Spencer seems to be a lock for Best Supporting Actress, but you never know what's going to happen, so Shannon, if you had to put your money on someone else, who would it be?
For me, it would be Janet McTeer for Albert Nobbs. She's not just a woman dressing as a man in this movie. She made this character completely three-dimensional. I thought she was even more impressive than Glenn Close in this movie. But the problem is not a lot of people saw Albert Nobbs, so I doubt she's gonna get it, but for people who did see it, they would understand that she's just so amazing in this.
I am also not putting any money on my pick, but how fun would it be to see Melissa McCarthy win? At least she'll get to go on stage when she presents with the rest of the Bridesmaids cast.
But you guys don't really think Octavia Spencer is gonna lose, do you?
No, not really.
All right, let's take a look at the Best Director category. Hugo and The Artist seem to be getting the most buzz, but there are so many talented men in this category. So Shannon, who would you like to see come from behind?
I would love to see Woody Allen take it for Midnight in Paris. He hasn't been nominated for an Oscar since '95, and he hasn't won an Oscar for Best Directing since Annie Hall. And for my money, Midnight in Paris is his best film since Annie Hall. It could be a tribute Oscar for him as much as it could be for Martin Scorsese, so I think his chances are actually pretty even there.
I also thought Midnight in Paris was lovely, but I think this year Woody Allen has a better chance of winning the Best Original Screenplay Oscar.
That's probably true.
Now let's move on to Best Picture. You know, there's 9 nominees this year, and even though The Descendants and The Artist have been winning the most awards, there are so many great films in this category. So Shannon, who's your underdog pick?
I'm going again with my love for Midnight in Paris, just because I felt like it's everything film should be, in the sense that it's a completely escapist film, and I felt like we were just seeing Woody Allen's fantasy come to life. I thought it was lovely, and I would just love to see it rewarded.
Midnight in Paris would be really fun to see win, but in terms of what I think has the best chance of beating The Descendants of the Artist, I have to go with The Help. It's coming in off a strong SAG win, and it's a movie with a message, and we know the Academy loves that.
I agree. I think The Help may even have a better chance of winning than The Descendants at this point, especially, you know, they just won the SAG, so they're definitely on a hot streak right now. We've decided that The Help and Michelle Williams are viable dark horses that could pull off an upset come Oscar night, while favorites like Brad Pitt and Melissa McCarthy might be more of a long shot.
I'm just hoping that there are some surprises at all, and we will all find out on February 26th.
And thanks again for stopping by, Molly, and talking Oscars with us, and thanks for watching The Buzz.